it's about that time we decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man. Trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, where the bosses talk.
What's good, beautiful people? It's your main man, Big G, coming at you all live in your space. Many places, and I'm definitely blessed to be here on this hot, sunny, beautiful day here in the great state of Mississippi. It is July 29, 2026. Locked into the Primetime Network. I'm your host, Big G. And you rocking out with Industry Talk. And welcome, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to another opportunity to hear me sit and speak about relevant issues, interviews, conversations that truly move the nation. Thank all of you as we listen to this nice simple jazz, waiting for the notifications to go out and everyone to lock in with us. It's going to lock in today. It's hump day, ladies and gents. It's getting closer and closer to the weekend. And our good man Jarrell Braswell will be in Tampa, Florida, rocking out with our good man Bubba Dub. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Looking forward to hearing about that. It is Wednesday. Doing what we got to do. How's everyone doing? Make sure you let me know where you're chiming in from. Let me know where you're listening in from. And I want you to engage. I want you to ask questions. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to all of our channels so that you can stay up to date with everything that we have going on and everything that we do. Yeah. Make sure you stay locked in, ladies and gentlemen. I know you hear that horn. Let's get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Industry Talk. Yes, indeed. So today, it's like any other day. I'm going to bring something to your attention. Right? The secret. Oh shit, everybody's butt cheek tightens up. Talk about secrets. Revealing information. The secret to real success. Y'all should know better by now. Y'all know I don't do tabloid. I don't do exploit. I don't do bull on my channel. I do not. Don't have time for it. You know, they have enough of those out there. If you want that, go to, I can't even tell you the names of the places to go to, but go check them out. Wherever them may be. Right? Tonight we're talking about something everybody wants, but very few truly understand. And that is the secret to real success. And we're going to get into that as well. You see, so success isn't a secret because it's hidden. It's a secret because most people refuse to do what it requires. It's not a secret in terms of success. You see successful people around you all the time. If you don't take heed or advice or listen to or conform and discipline yourself to act in accordance to, well, you know the rest. We celebrate championships, but ignore the practices. We admire wealth, but overlook the sacrifice. We applaud the finished product, but never see the countless hours and failures that come before it. Real success isn't built overnight. No. It's built one decision at a time. And that could be a good decision or a bad decision. If you make a bad decision, you have to sit there, hit the reboot button, and go make a good decision to keep the workflow going. It's waking up when you feel like it. It's keeping your word when nobody's watching. It's showing up after you've been disappointed. It's believing in your vision when the world says it can't be done. You see that word? Can't. And, you know, if a man says he can, and if a man says he can't, actually, they're both right. Don't let that go over your head. The truth is, talent might open the door, but character determines whether you stay in the room. Real success isn't measured by the size of your bank account. It's measured by the lives you've impacted, the promises you've kept, and the legacy you're building. Stop comparing your chapter 2 to someone else's chapter 20. Your journey is your journey. Don't chase applause. Chase excellence. Whatever that excellence may be, but you remember, you set it to a standard, a very high standard. Don't chase popularity. Chase purpose. Don't chase the shortcuts. Master the consistency. Because consistency will outperform talent every single time when talent refuses to work. And here's another truth. Success doesn't belong to the smartest person. No. It doesn't belong to the strongest person. No. It belongs to the one who refuses to quit. Every setback is a lesson. Every failure is a preparation. Every delay is an opportunity to become stronger than you were yesterday. So if you're watching tonight, if you've been questioning whether it's worth continuing, yeah, keep going. If you've been overlooked, keep building. If you've been underestimated, it happens a lot. A lot of people underestimate your ability and your capability because they can't see you, my friend. Let your results do the talking. The secret to real success is simple. Stay disciplined when motivation fades. Stay humble when success arrives. Stay faithful when the process gets hard. Because success isn't a destination. No, you're not racing to success. It's your lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. It's who you are. It's what's in you, not what's on you. And when purpose, preparation, perseverance, and passion come together, there is absolutely nothing that can stop a person committed to becoming the best version of themselves. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Let's start the conversation. I really want to know how you feel about this motivation thing. I'm interested in hearing some conversation, about how you might feel about what's being talked about, what's being said. Am I making any sense? Or to hell with motivation, to hell with the people? Let me know. Jonathan Shaw says most people don't have a clear definition of what success means to them. I agree. And that's why they run around like chickens with their heads cut off, or a hamster on the spinning wheel, because they have no clue of what success really is to them. Fuji Tones, welcome to the party, my friend. Fuji Tones, yes indeed. Fuji, are you in Fuji? Are you in Fiji? Are you in Hawaii? Are you in Samoa? Let me know, Fuji Tones. Yes indeed, let me know. And if you got some hot music, shoot, we want to hear it. Tell us about it. Yeah. What's going on, Angel Williams? What is happening? Yes, indeed. What is happening? Welcome, everybody. Let me know what you think, man. Tell me. I'm making sure that all of these different things are working right now. That's why I'm looking up at my screen. I'm looking up at my screen. I have to. I gotta admit. Yep. I can't sit here and let me go to camera 2. I can't get a little close to him. I can't sit here righteously without y'all gonna get on me. People, y'all know I like to be straight up with y'all, man. And y'all know how I was riding my brother Jay Shaw about his goop juice, his healthy water, his lemon and the concoction and the mix and the ginger, the shaky shake, Drinkity drink. Yeah. Yeah, well, look. I've been converted, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. I've been converted to basically drinking one of the most bitter, horrible tasting. But here we go. Oh, delicious. A piece of ginger. Oh my god, that shit is so strong. I can taste my. Is the mic on fire? Woo! All right. Lime juice from a real lime. With 2 cut up slices of lime. Ginger. Squeezed some orange juice from a real orange. Little pulp. A little bit, not a lot. A lemon. Same thing. So all of those acidic acids or citric acids can really do a number on me. But the ginger root. Oh my gosh. Oh, man. So yes, that's every morning. I'm on it all day. I am a believer. Jay Shaw says I'm at 190 pounds. Was at 210 when I first started. Okay. That nigga smoking dope. He ain't losing that much weight drinking no much water. Oh, hell no. Nope, 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 nope. Most things that don't taste good are actually good for you. Okay. All right. We're going to buy into it for a day or so. If it does not show results in the next couple of days, back to life, back to reality. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm trying to tell you. Apples. Okay, now, all right. Now, I forgot to tell you this part of it. I did forget to tell you this part of it. Okay, so apple cider vinegar. Okay, I work the apple cider vinegar. But today, this is what I did before I made my water. All right. I did 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. I did squeeze 2 tablespoons of lime, 2 tablespoons of lemon, and 2 tablespoons of orange into my apple cider vinegar. It was a lot, of course. Just tablespoons. Shake it up a little bit. And of course, I definitely felt it back here when I swallowed. Yeah. Yeah. And of course, my regular regimen of vitamins and things that, I take on a regular. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I did incorporate my concoction of goop juice, inspired by my good man, Jonathan Shaw. So, yeah. No more Scots, I told you. I told you about the experience with. I told y'all about my experience with the Scott's tissue. Y'all straight angel soft. Hey, or it got to be something high grade. You know, yeah, got to be, got to be. Uh, but yeah, how y'all doing today? Anyway, man, how's everybody doing? It's good to see y'all. Good to hear from y'all. Um, let's see. Rudy Loeffler. I think that's what it is. I don't want to pronounce your name wrong, man. Oh, Rudy Lowlife. Oh, Rudy Lowlife. What's going on, Rudy Lowlife? Welcome to the live. Yes, indeed. Rudy Lowlife is in the building. I don't know who you is, but welcome to the party, man. You know, I don't know what to say about that. Rudy Lowlife. I mean, is that name emblematical of who you are as an individual? Rudy Lowlife. Help me out, man. You know what I'm saying? That's like giving yourself a name. Jimmy, I pick pockets. All right, Jimmy, nigga, stay away from me. You be cool, but stay over there. You know, or Brutus, I bust a nigga over his head. Hi, yeah. Brutus, you my guy. Make sure you stay your ass over there. Rudy Lowlife. Come on, man. We love you. Welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the party. I'm just saying. You know. It might be catchy, but yes, like Jonathan Shaw says, words are very powerful. You know, words are very powerful. I almost didn't want to say the name. I should have just left it at Rudy. What's up, Rudy? But then that would be dishonest because everybody needs to know that Rudy Lowlife is on the live. See, that don't even sound right, Rudy. Come on, man. Come on. And I don't know you. I don't know you from Jack Adams. You might be a bot. You might be, you know, a troll. You might be, I don't know. But you got love over here, Rudy. Yeah, you got love over here. All right? Yes, indeed. Big shout out to Rudy Lowlife, everybody. Rudy is in building. Jay Shaw said, man, that's the name. I can't make this stuff up, man. I'm just reading what I'm seeing on the different platforms. That's on Instagram. If you're on Instagram, you see that over there on Instagram. He's joining the party on Instagram. Because you guys do realize we multicast and stream across all platforms. Yes. Twitch, Kick, Facebook, IG, YouTube, LinkedIn. That's right. Mind your business. Mind your business. Oh my goodness. This, you know, when I get to laughing at myself, you ever get caught up in that scenario when you get to laughing at yourself and you can't really stop and everybody mad at you because they're not a part of the joke? Yeah. That's where I'm at right now. I can't get out of the the loop of we love you, Rudy. All right, man. It's for you, Rudy. It's a motivational minute, man. Success isn't something you stumble into. It's something you build. Every decision you make today is laying the foundation for tomorrow. Every sacrifice has a purpose. Every lesson has value. Every setback is preparing you for a comeback. Don't allow temporary discomfort to rob you of permanent success. Remember this. The person you became while pursuing success is more valuable than the success itself. Keep working, keep learning, keep growing. Your breakthrough may be one more decision away. Yep, one more decision away. So don't let a temporary setback throw you off guard or off rail for your future self moving forward. You can't do that. And people do that all the time. They sit there in the stoop. I listen to Shaw in the mornings, and I picked up on one thing that he was saying. And it's true, you know what I'm saying? Is how do you process that moment, right? When it's about to be chaos, when you're about to lose it, when you're about to, you know, you hit the feng shui, do you breathe? Breathing technique, you know what I'm saying? Do you run the cold water or the cold ice packs on your neck or your chin, or put them on your elbows? What is it, on your elbows or your wrists? You know what I'm saying? Run some cold water on your wrist. Okay, if I got to go through all of that, I'm not close to no water to run no fucking water on my wrist. I'm ready to bust you across your look, bruh. Back the up, you know. And so sometimes those conversations you don't have time to give warning because of the the clear and present danger that might be in front of you, right? So sometimes conversation really is fruitless, and you have to act. You have to engage. You see? Because while you're talking, you're exhausting energy at the same time, while you could be thinking about how to meticulously and surgically displace this motherfucker's knee. Replace or push his motherfucking testicles into his goddamn chest cavity. And then digging his motherfucking esophagus out of his throat. I'm just saying, instead of talking about it, it just, you know. Everybody want to rumble. Everybody want to brawl. Everybody, man, fuck that. I ain't got time for all that shit. The most expeditious means to eliminating that target. I don't have time to be thinking about brawling and sitting there fisticuffing with you. No, I don't. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So yes, do I have to go through the de-escalation process in my mind of, okay, I gotta calm down before I do something stupid because of a reaction. Because I've got a reaction. I'm reacting. I'm not thinking. I'm reacting. Right? Oh, let me go over here right quick. It's M1. It's Michael. Okay, it's Michael. What's going on? It's Michael. I guess you wanted to put a 1 in the middle of your name to represent the I. It's Michael. Okay, what's going on, Michael? Welcome to the party, man. Welcome to the party. Hey, y'all let me know where y'all chiming in from. Let me know where you are tapped in from. You know, if you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, Instagram, wherever you calling in from, tapping in from, let me know. Yes, indeed. Okay. We got some folks tapping in on YouTube, too. Let's see. Oh. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Raw True Novels. .org is tapped in over there on YouTube. Let me see who else over there on YouTube. Da, 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 da. Only Lynette Williams. All right, tapped in on YouTube. Okay. Welcome, 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 welcome. You know, these folks got all of these aliases and extra names, and you know, I'm gonna start calling y'all some double O niggas. That's right, man. I can't call you 007s. No, 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 no. Double O niggas. Yep. Yep, yep. I'm talking about got burner accounts, extra accounts, secret stashes, digital go bags. I'm talking about they everywhere. Yep, 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 yep. All right. Well, look, man. Oh, I almost forgot. I almost forgot, but I didn't almost forget because I care about y'all. I really do. And the one thing, nope, that's not it. The one thing that I've been enjoying is learning with you guys. Yeah, 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 yeah. I've been enjoying that. So, um, with that being said, you know, I think we're on uh, chapter 7 or module 7 when it comes to Spanish. Yeah, I'm being funny, Angel. I'm just being funny. And I saw that. I just saw that. It just came up. So, you know, it's like a delayed response. You know what I mean? There's a latency or delay. So you guys, I've been seeing that you guys are posting it after the fact. Oh man, you're right. You caught me. You busted me, Oak Cliff. I ain't had to do you like that, double O. I ain't sit there and reveal the asset. You know what I mean? Wouldn't have nobody known nothing if you wouldn't have said nothing. You know what I'm saying? Only a hit dog holler. That's what they say. You know, wouldn't have nobody known nothing. Yeah, no. But yeah, that's right. Let's see. I think we're set up right now. Bum, bum, bum. Let me share this screen right quick. And we're going to go into, before we, you know, keep on pushing forward with our conversation, we're going to go into section 7. Yeah, section 7 of this Spanish thing that we got going on. And you know, when we start doing our Russian segments, I do believe I'm going to ask Miss Angel Williams to assist us and actually run those lessons because, you know, I'm not really good when it comes to teaching. I'm just pressing the button, letting y'all listen to this stuff. I'm not giving you no explanation as to nothing because I don't know how you learn. I don't know how everyone else learns. But as long as I'm presenting it to you and I'm giving you an opportunity to ingest some information for just a brief moment, you may take it upon yourself to say, you know what? Let me go learn this alphabet. You know what? Let me go learn these sight words. You know what? Let me go put in some work because I'm just presenting, just like in any educational institution. The teacher is only there presenting. He may give you a test every once in a while, but it's up to you to go learn the information, to go ingest it and comprehend the information because during that hour in class, you know what I'm saying, unless you have a lab attached to it, you know what I'm saying, like biology or something, you're not going to learn anything. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, you go for an hour, you're not going to learn anything. Tuesday, Thursday, you're definitely not going to learn anything. You have to go home and ingest this shit. Stuff. I said stuff. tell me what I said. Anyway, let's get to it. Little Spanish, ladies and gentlemen. Little Spanish.
That you can use to In the previous video, I introduced the concept of Spanish nouns having genders. And I also told you a general guideline that you can use to distinguish these genders. I said that if you have a noun that ends with an O, it is usually associated with the male gender and used with the article el. If you have a noun ending with an A, it is usually associated with the female gender and used with the article la. However, I also mentioned that this guideline does not always apply and that there are many exceptions in the Spanish language which look like they're male but they're in fact female, and vice versa. And so in this video, I'd like to show you a couple of the most frequently used gender peculiarities in Spanish that are a different gender than they seem to be. So this will be sort of an introductory video on some of the peculiar things in Spanish, and also you can perceive it as the first very random vocab video that we'll do in this course. So let's start and take a look at the words on the left-hand side, which all end with an O, and normally, you know, based upon the guideline that I just repeated, normally if it ends with an O, it would be male. But since this is a video on gender peculiarities, all of these words are of female gender. So all of them are la. So la mano, la foto, la moto. La mano means hand. Sorry, this is an H. Hand. If I wanted to make a plural out of it, I would say las manos. So I would just add an S here and add an S right here. Same would be for la foto and la moto. So plural of la foto, which means a photo, a photography. Las fotos. A plural of la moto, which means a motorcycle, would be las motos. And now, just to be completely fair about these two, these are kind of shorter versions of the original words. So I'll write down the original words for you. Photo, just like in English, you usually say photo, but the whole word is photography. And the same is true for Spanish. So la foto is the shorter version, and fotografía is the longer word. And here you can see that it ends with an A, so it has a reason for being female. The same goes with la moto, because the original long version of the word is motocicleta. Motocicleta. So again, it ends with an A. So if you saw the entire word, the rule about the ending letter would apply. However, mostly people use the shorter version, just like in English. So just be careful and know that it's a female word, or a word of female gender. Okay, now let's take a look at the right-hand side, or the words on the right-hand side. And these, you know, contrary to the first column that we did, these words end with an A, so they seem like they are of female gender, but they are in fact male gender. So, el sofá, which means sofa, el mapa, which means map, and el agua, el área, which means water and area. So el sofá, the plural would be los sofás. So you change this to the plural version, which is los. I'll just write it down here. Los. And again, you just add an S here. Same would be for the maps. So el mapa, los mapas. And these two words right here are very special, because the main reason why we don't use la as the article here, even in spite of the fact that it ends with an A, is that it would be difficult to pronounce, because you can see that both of these words, and also some other words in Spanish, begin with an A. So if I wanted to say la agua, I would have to say two A's next to each other, and both of these A's are accented, so they have the emphasis, because la is only a one-syllable word, so of course the emphasis lies on the A, and of course the natural emphasis, or the natural accent in agua, is in the first syllable. So I would have to say two accented A's next to each other, which is really difficult to pronounce, and it sounds really silly. La agua, it's almost impossible to say. So that is why there is a consensus, or that is why it's written in the Spanish rules that if you have words like agua, área, etc., in the singular form, they are perceived as male, or they have the male article in front of them. However, if I want to turn these words into a plural form, they become feminine again. So, el agua, but las aguas, and las áreas. Because adding the S to the article eliminates the problem of having two A's next to each other. So they can come back to their natural gender. So unlike all of the other words that we've talked about, they retained their new gender, or their, let's say, unnatural gender, even in the plural form. But these ones, the words that had their gender changed because of the reasons of pronunciation, they get back to their normal original gender, or the gender that sounds more natural when they go into the plural form. Also, another important thing that you probably won't need to be using for some time, but I'll just want to explain it once we're at it. If you want to connect, for example, the word agua with some adjective, for example, if I want to say cold water, the adjective is in the female gender. So in spite of the fact that the article is male, we kind of have to keep in mind that the word is still feminine and that the article is male only because of pronunciation reasons. So if I wanted to say cold water, I would say el agua fría. So the ending would be a for the adjective as well. Let's just write it down here. El agua fría. So normally, if I wanted to say a male adjective, it would end with an O. But right here, since I have to keep in mind that it's still female, I say el agua fría. Okay, so that was just an extra piece of information. And I have two last gender peculiarities that I want to talk about. And these are not really classic peculiarities, but these are these are words that you cannot guess the gender only by looking at them, because they end with an E. Estudiante, which means student, and amante, which means lover, and many other words which either end with an E or end with a different letter, and it's difficult to guess what sort of gender they are. Well, many of these words work with both genders without the need to change them. So we can say el estudiante or la estudiante. Just the same way we can say el amante or la amante. So this works with both genders or both articles, and we don't have to change the word itself. If I say el estudiante, I mean a male student. If I say la estudiante, I mean a female student. And the same goes for amante, lover. Okay, so that was it. Just keep in mind that Spanish can be tricky. In most cases, the guideline that I mentioned in the beginning will suffice. It will work. These are some of the most famous and most widely used cases in which the gender does not match the look of the word. And also keep in mind that there are some words that can be used with both genders without the need to change the word itself. What you see right here is the Spanish alphabet, or in Spanish.
I thought I put myself back on the screen. Yeah. So y'all tell me the truth. How many of y'all out there that's paying attention and listening in Shaw, you can answer this question. You cannot answer this question. When she said mapa, how many of y'all thought she was talking about a map? I know y'all niggas didn't think she was talking about a map. I know it. La mapa. I know y'all thought she was thinking about them. I know it. Y'all be thinking y'all know shit. That's right. And a lot of y'all probably are under the impression when y'all saw amante, I don't know what y'all probably thought that was. If I was your lover, if I was your friend, hey. Because you're normally hearing amor. But amante is lover. Estudiante. It does not mean The United States, it means student. Get it right, people. Get it right. You see, that's why I do these things for y'all. Just y'all get out of y'all Ebonics, Spanglish shit that y'all be trying to do. Nah, man, go learn the language, man. You half-ass knowing the language. Go learn the language. It don't take a whole lot. Just take some time. And go find you some Spanish-speaking friends that you can practice with. Because it's going to be a hard time trying to practice any language with an individual that don't know shit. They can hardly speak English. Yeah, I speak American. No, the hell you don't. Anyway. Back to it. Man, thank y'all for hanging around and putting up with my bull and my nonsense. And the way that I think about things. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Let me ask you this. Is success measured by money or impact? Yeah. Now here's your discussion points. Money, financial freedom changes lives. Wealth creates opportunities. Money funds dreams and businesses. That's true. That's true. Impact. A legacy outlives money. Is that a true statement? Or does the money help perpetuate the legacy? I just need to know. And it might be kind of crazy the way that I want to state this, but Martin Luther King, his name is a legacy. Yeah, it goes down in history. But that legacy and that name is still perpetuating dollars to this day. Present day. It might not all be going to the estate, but it's still perpetuating dollars to this day. Changing lives creates lasting value. I agree. Influence can be greater than income. So for discussion. So here's the roundabout. Real success combines both. Create value, generate wealth, and leave a legacy. You see? That's the tie-in. The yin, the yang, the one without the other. 6 in one hand, half a dozen in another. Hey, baby. See, my wife is online with us. What's going on, beautiful? Welcome to the party. Let's just say, Jay. You find out, even with people that are from the U.S., they speak Spanish. Yes. Are talking almost completely different than people actually from Mexico or even Puerto Rico. Okay. All right. Now, see what they're saying over here on IG. Dreamscapes Reads is over there on IG. Lishi, the Alchemist. What's going on, Lishi? How you doing? Welcome to the party. Yes, indeed. Welcome to the show. Yeah? So let's keep it rolling, right? Let's keep it rolling. Can anyone become successful? Or does opportunity matter? Can anyone become successful? Or does opportunity matter? Yes or no? You guys let me know. Now, if it's yes, it means discipline creates opportunities. Education is available everywhere, and technology levels the playing field. So that's the yes column, right? The no side of it, environment matters. Resources matter. Mentorship matters. So if you're in a position whereas you have an opportunity, you have the talent, you have the skill set, whatever the case may be, but you don't have the resources, you're not in the correct environment, you don't have the right people to guide you the way, then yeah, you're going to fall short. You're going to fall short because everyone, for some odd reason, feels that they know it all and not ready to extend that, or be open and vulnerable to the fact that, hey, I don't know it all. I tell folks all the time, I don't know it all. That's why I love to read and I go do research. And I follow what I read, not what someone says. Conversation is limited. Why? Because I don't know your educational threshold. Just because you sound good don't mean that you're not a fucking idiot. Just because you sound good doesn't mean that you're not angling. You're not trying to line me up. So that's why I inform myself. I go do research. I go ask my own questions. And I go talk to people that I know are sound resources. And their level of understanding about certain things far beyond what I could actually fathom. So I go find a true source. Yeah, a true source. You can't control where you start, but you can control how far you are willing to go, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Yes. And we're winding this thing down. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we're winding it down. We're coming up on an hour. We've been here, sitting there yapping, rapping, and tapping. So keep your eyes on these rising businesses and individuals that are content creators or artists or whatever the case may be. Make sure you stay locked in with my good man, ECEO, and the official Miss Jamaica Boss Talk Podcast, 101 Boss Talk Podcast.
It's about that time we decided we were going to do something a little bit different today, add some different elements to what we already do. It's going down, man. Trying to figure out ways to break the algorithm, man. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to all our channels, all our different platforms. Boss Talk 101, Boss Talk 101 Prime Time. It's crazy. We got to get it done, though. Boss Talk 101, where the boss is talking.
Yes, indeed. Make sure you tap into the Primetime Network at 10 a.m. every morning. And listen to our good man Jonathan Shaw with Inside Speaks, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time every morning. Jonathan Speaks, military veterans' point of view.
No, this is not a dream. You're in the world of Inside Speaks. We're inspiring you to find happiness in your world. Guess what? We outside with it. We like to hammock camp, bike, as well as ruck. That's right. I'm an Army veteran. I served 2 tours, man, with some great individuals, man. We had our ups, we had our downs, just like you go through in life. But I tell you what, I'm going to share some of them stories with you on this channel.
Yes, indeed. Make sure you stay locked in and tap in with my good man, Jah Blaze, with the Cloud Chronicles. Roblo Escobar's Heals, Healing, and Hope with Kiara Smith and Emily Mitchell. Dearmore, Carolina. out of the Greenville area in Carolina, Azo Capone, Passport Scoob, Keith Wallace, Coach Malachi with True Media Boxing, Freaky the Pimp, Terry Cherry, Tangela Turner, Getty Blue, XO Music, Regine Gagne from the UK, and of course, tap in with my good man, comedian Jarrell Braswell. Need a host, feature, headliner, or motivational speaker who delivers every time? Book comedian Jarrell Braswell, bringing high energy comedy and unforgettable performances to every stage he touches. Catch him while you can. Visit jbcomedy.com and secure your date today. Calendar is filling fast. Book Jarrell Braswell now.
Won't go in. Come up, blooded. They call it JB Comedy.
Coming to the stage, JB. Man, I tried they older women, them cougars, they fucking it up. They doing what young women doing, cougars popping, mollies, they getting BBLs, all that shit. One cougar I was fucking with had a BBL, she was shaped like a silver bite gorilla. For real. Had another one I was fucking with, that bitch was shaped like Shamar.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. And as we wind it down, you got to remember, man, the secret to real success isn't luck. It isn't who you know. It isn't where you came from. Real success is built through daily discipline, unwavering consistency, continuous learning, and an unshakable commitment to your purpose. There will always be distractions. There will always be doubters. There will always be delays. But if you continue showing up, continue improving, and continue believing in what God has placed inside you, success becomes a matter of when, not if. As we leave you tonight, remember this: dream big, work bigger, stay hungry, stay faithful, because success isn't reserved for the chosen few. It's earned by those who refuse to quit. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, y'all know who I am, man. It's Big G. Wait. Yeah, conversations build communities. Ideas create opportunities, and purpose fuels success. But I'm not signing off before I sit there and run this here, man, because I have not heard or seen. I got comments and all kinds of stuff coming from different folks, different angles, but ain't nobody stepped up to the plate. And when I say plate, yeah, I'm talking about that sibling challenge, that world-renowned who got it, who's the GOAT, who's the one when it comes to cooking that thing. Man, let me look at it. Damn. Man, stop playing with me. And it's always beautiful people. Y'all already know. It's always about health, wellness. Stay down. Stop what you're doing right now and go subscribe to Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime on YouTube, all social media platforms. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime. Like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to make sure you tap in. Right now, over 72,000 subscribers and well over 11 million views and watch time hours. So make sure that you continue to support, like, share, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend, and keep tapping in with us, because we're going to keep on bringing you this hot content every day and in every way. It's your main man, Big G. And make sure, like I said, stop what you're doing right now and tap in. Like, share, subscribe. Boss Talk Podcast 101 Primetime.